Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Andrew Ray. Girl, are you kidding me right now? Anyways, excuse that, guys. I just wanted to bring y'all another Division build video here, guys. Been getting a lot of good feedback on some of my build videos, and really happy to bring out some other alternatives to the meta that's out there. I love finding new ways to do damage. I love finding new ways to stay alive, so on and so forth. So, with that being said, I'm going to bring y'all a pretty much the best survival build in the game, pretty much. Nomad is definitely one of the most underlooked sets. I can definitely say this set is so versatile when it comes to PvE and PvP. Um, this is probably one of the most versatile sets, I would say, just because the survivability with it is just so damn fantastic. You basically have two ults, especially if you're running by yourself. This is a fantastic build to run. Um, people running in the DZ, some people do not like to fight, some people just like to run around and just like to, loot and so on and so forth. And this build will definitely let you do that. This will let you loot, this will let you go around and not have to worry about rogues. I mean, people can chase you for a long time and try to kill you, but they're just not going to down you. Like I said, especially if you have your ult on, um, your medic ult on, and that paired with the Path of the Nomad, which is basically when receiving full failed damage, you are instead healed to full health, can occur once every 4 minutes. So once every 4 minutes, you're going to have an ult no matter what. Not only that, but you're also going to get a constant heal throughout battle, so you're always going to have heal going. That coupled with the health on kill, which I'm going to pair with more health on kill here, so I'll go ahead and show. It's fantastic, guys. You'll be able to do a pretty good amount of damage output, obviously with the AR meta that's going on right now. So that's not too big of a deal, but the main thing here is that you're going to be able to outlast your opponents. I have some footage of this showing right now, guys, me getting jumped by this guy 2 times, and he just was not able to down me just because of my survivability with this set. So let me go ahead and get into it, guys. Furthermore, I've been talking enough. Here we are. Got the famous Level C, guys. That's the one I use for pretty much every single build. It's my favorite weapon in this game right now at the moment. Obviously, could have a little bit better stats, but running Unforgiving, Deadly, and Destructive on here for that enemy armor damage. It's very important for any build. You've heard me say it 1,000 times. And for my secondary, I'm just running a Sausage SASG-12 with Destructive, Vicious, and Deadly. Reasoning behind that is just I interswitch these between my I use the same weapons for my striker build as well, so it's really helpful for switching. And with Nomad, I mean, you could literally run any gun because you're not really getting a lot of. It's not really weapon specific, so you can run any weapon you'd like. So it's a very good thing as well. For my mods, same old mods, guys. Magazine size, crit hit damage, rate of fire, critical hit chance, critical hit damage. I need to change out the stability mod. But yeah, basically trying to, on all my weapons, I really don't go for headshot damage too much. I try to just go for critical hit damage, critical hit chance, mainly just because I'm a console. It's a little hard to get those headshots off, but those body shots, there's no problemo. So I mean, stack headshot where you can, but if you have to decide between crit chance or headshot damage, or crit damage or headshot damage, go ahead and go with the latter. Yeah, guys, just some of the mods, all standard stuff. Of course, running the double barrel sawed off. Many of y'all did not know there is a certain, I wouldn't say exploit, but a strategy that can be used. You can basically get these 3 extra talents if you pull out your secondary and pop a talent or pop a skill. You'll be able to get competent, and they can pop back onto your regular weapon, and you'll have that extra damage buff there if you do not have competent on it. So that works really well as well, just to have that little extra damage buff there. And going on to the before I do that, sorry guys, this is going to be a 3 stam and 2 firearms build here, with a specialized backpack and savage gloves. You can also run a refreshed mask here in place of the specialized backpack. They both work very well with any gear set. The main reason I have the specialized is because I do not have a good Nomad backpack at the moment, but I would run a refreshed mask here, just for that extra 30% healing when at low health. It definitely helps out a lot. But like I said, either or, they both work very well. But yeah, here we go, guys. Going with a chest piece here, stand piece, the 1222 armor, health on kill, and ammo capacity. You would definitely want to get health on kill where you can. It helps out tremendously, stacked with that extra 50% you have there, and it helps out a lot, guys. And going into the the mods here, we have prototype stamina mods all the way around for that extra survivability. As you can see, I'm sitting at 450,000 toughness here, guys. Hit my 5,000 firearms mark, and then you just spams everything into stamina. And that's the main reasoning behind having the 2 firearms pieces, so I can hit that 5,000 firearms mark and not have to worry about speccing in prototype firearms mods. Moving on to my mask. This is a firearms mask with skill power and enemy armor damage. Could obviously do without skill power. I'd like to have critical hit chance there. But I mean, it helps, you know. It helps for those heals. And like I said, I'm extremely difficult to kill with this build. I have a lot of heals. As you can see, I'm sitting at 117,000 skill power, have a lot of health, over 200,000. And that just coupled with everything I just told you guys, it does a lot of damage. And of course, enemy armor damage for obvious reasons. Moving on to the knee pads. Stand knee pads with 12/7 armor, enemy armor damage, of course, for obvious reasons. You want to shred through that armor, guys. Pretty good knee pads. Got really lucky with this build. I got a lot of really great rolls, so just obviously do the best y'all can with these rolls, guys, because obviously everything varies. But anything over 1200, 1220 plus, 1250 plus is fantastic. We're gonna move on to the holster here. Have 637 armor on here, all decent rolls. So I was rocking first aid self-heal. I am using, I forgot to go over that as well. I am using all stamina mods with armor for every single gear piece, as well as first aid self-heal. So I mean, y'all can imagine, I'm pretty much getting full heals every time I pop my heal going, or pop my heal. Moving on to the specialized backpack with health, armor, and ammo capacity. This is pretty much my god roll specialized backpack. Pretty much use it for every single build. Excuse me, I am using a firearms mod on this one, just to get my firearms above 5,000. I forgot that my firearms was only sitting at about 4,800 before I popped this on there, so I just wanted to hit that 5,000 mark. Like I said, and then after that you can just spec everything into stamina. But yeah, running firearms and armor, and of course first aid self-heal. I'm getting a ridiculous amount of first aid self-heal with all 4 of these, almost 20 plus %, so it's, like I said, I'm extremely hard to kill, guys, and even with these Alpha Bridge guys that are out there doing, 450 plus thousand damage, 400,000 plus damage in the blink of an eye, I mean, I can still eat it all, even with only 200,000 health. Well, not only, but, And of course, moving on to my Savage Gloves. These are going to be firearm Savage Gloves, assault rifle damage, critical hit chance, and critical hit damage. This is my favorite gloves right here. Main reason for Savage is that out of cover extra critical hit chance. Obviously, with this build, you're not doing a lot of damage. This build isn't, like I said, it's not really weapon oriented. It's kind of just the best weapon you have. Put it in slot, because there really is, you're not getting any damage buffs of any type for this weapon. This is all about survivability and outlasting your opponents, and being able to outplay them and not get killed in 0.2 seconds. So that's the main reasoning behind this, guys. And I'm really a big fan of this build. If you don't have it, definitely go ahead and get it. As you can see, I basically spec'd health on kill where I could. That extra plus 4% there. I did have some of my gloves, but I decided to go with my Savage Gloves instead. Did not want to sacrifice this extra damage here for just a little bit of health on kill. And I already have a lot at the moment, so it's not too bad. I'm going to move on to my stats here. Doing, is that with my... No, that is not. That is with my sidearm. And that is with my shotgun. Doing almost 18,000 damage, base damage with my weapon here. It's definitely not too bad, guys. And like I said, the whole key behind this build is survivability, outlasting your opponent, and being able to outplay them over time. They're going to run out of heals, they're going to run out of survivability, they're going to run out of backup plans, but you're not with this build, and that's the whole key here, is just outlasting them. So weapon damage isn't exactly important here. Obviously it is vital. This is a RPG, you want to do high damage, but like I said, you're not going to be seeing those huge numbers as you would in other sets, 22,000 plus, 23,000 plus in Alpha Bridge, but like I said, it all comes down to survivability, and being able to eat that and still deal decent damage as well. Sitting at 15.5% crit hit damage. Always specking a crit hit and crit damage if you can, guys. I mean, it's all added damage there. 98% headshot damage, guys. Sitting at a cool 51% enemy armor damage. Mitigating half of that enemy armor. It's very important to this build. Like I said, you're not doing a whole lot of damage. There really is no damage buffs for this build from the set, so getting past their armor and doing as much damage as possible through that is very important and very key to this build. And of course, 200,000 health. If y'all know me, that's my cutoff there. 200,000, no less. It's got to be that, especially if you're running another dark zone, guys. Armor, I got very lucky. It's at 54.8% here, almost 55%. So I'm right there in the top tier. I would like it to be a little bit higher. I probably could if I'm trying to get 281, all 281 armor stam mods. Currently only have about 2 now at the moment. So once I can get that, this build's gonna be primo when it comes to that. Hey, let me show you my health on kill here. Looking at 19% health on kill, almost 20%. So I'm getting about 1/5 of my health back every kill, and not just PvE, but as well as PvP. So that definitely just helps for a small boost. Be fighting an enemy, you know, maybe you're running away, or maybe you're in a tough position, you're running low on health. Go ahead and kill a red NPC in the way. You'll be you'll be building your health up in no time. So that definitely helps. Like I said, you could definitely spam or put health on kill on your gloves. I opted for critical hit damage instead, just for a little bit more damage. But that option is there still as well, guys. Moving on to my abilities. Of course, have the pulse and damage booster for obvious reasons. Not doing a lot of damage, you just want to build it up where you can, guys.
Hey, you go in without this?
And where am I going now? Okay, let's go ahead into our talents, guys. I am using adrenaline, using that med kit. We're not at full health, receives an overheal, just for that extra survivability at all, just syncs very well with this build. Of course, critical save for that extra damage resilience. I love strike back. A lot of people like one is none, or a lot of other people even like if you're in a group you can run combat medic. A lot of people like running steady hands, but I like strike back. It just whenever you're taking that damage and you're in a tough spot and you're low on health and you're waiting for those skills, you're waiting for that heal, and you're out of med kits, it helps speed up those skill cooldown times. It's very efficient. And of course, I'll move for that extra added damage resilience. And I believe that's everything, guys. It's a pretty simple template. It's pretty much the same template I use for a lot of my builds, just because it all synergizes so well. I just released a Predator's Mark vid that has somewhat similar stats. Obviously, I'm pushing more DPS, and I have the ability of creating that bleed. So my last build was more of a chase, bleed effect, you know, damage over time, doing a lot of damage. And this build here is all about survivability, guys. So let me know what y'all think in the comments, guys. If y'all tried it out, if you're thinking about trying it out, hopefully this video here will push you over the edge and get y'all, you know, putting in the time so you can make it yourself. Like I said, it's a very underrated set. It's extremely fun. A lot of versatility. We'll have a video going up right after this showing how I got jumped twice by an Alpha Bridge guy, and he just could not kill me. So y'all take it easy, guys. This has been another Division video brought to you by Andrew Ray, and Andrew Ray out.